Okay, hi. I wanted to show you some of the small leather goods, the SLGs that I have and that I thought would be fun to go over. I think these are great pieces if you want to look into a particular designer and decide whether or not you want to buy a bigger bag. So, I have this red one is actually one of the newer pieces that I got, and I watched a YouTube video. She has her channels called Handbags with Heather or Handbags by Heather. I forget which one it is. And so she inspired me to get this piece here. So actually, let me start with this piece. This is by Coach. And I am a major silver hardware girl, so I love the fact that it has the silver hardware. And it is the same size, essentially, as a mini Pochette. And I love this because it is can fit as much as the mini Pochette does, but it is much, much cheaper. And again, I love this silver hardware. I love Coach. It's a really nice Pochette, and it is at the fraction of a price. You could probably get it for $70, I believe. So right now I really have kind of bulky items. I have some deodorant in there, and then some healing balm by Honest, but it can fit a great deal. And what I like about it the most is if you look inside here, it has a pocket here on the back wall, and then on the other side it has two, it could be either card pockets where you put your driver's license and another card, or this is big enough to where it can be another pocket. I've thrown some earrings in there, for example. So I like this. I think it's really, really well made. You can take off this piece here, and let's see if I can do this with one hand, and you can clasp it to the other side to make it into a wristlet. So look at that. That makes it nice. I can just, you can just pull this out, run into the store, and if you want, you could get a bigger chain, just like you could with the mini Pochette from Louis Vuitton, and also turn that into a bag. Okay, so let me get this off of there. So this is not leather. This is I don't know what that is. It's a material, soft material. But I really like this. This is a coin purse. And I like the versatility of this piece. It's old and it's worn, but it still does its job 110%. So some people use this on YouTube. They've described using it to put their headphones in if you wanted. I use it for change. You can hear the change in there. Because then it's just easy. When I'm looking for change, I just can find this and pull it out. And so I love this piece because you can use it for anything that you want. You can use it to, put little items in. Some people, I think, Minx for All, Minnie, her channel, Minx for All, I think she uses this to house her earbuds, but I think she's also used it for like bobby pins and hair ties. That's another way you can use it. So then this is a item that obviously is seen its better days. It is a pre-loved item. And, I wanted to get something that I could use for my electronics, but I just didn't want to pay a lot of money. So I do aim on getting a mini Pochette in the Damier Ben print or the Damier Azur. But for now, this does exactly what I needed to do. And you can get some really great pre-loved items, that if you want to just use as kind of like a junk bag, or, something that, you don't want to pay a lot of money and you want it to just be utilitarian. So that's what this is. It serves its purpose well. The canvas is in great shape. The zipper is wonky. Let's see. I think this was actually from a bucket bag. And this is a Made in the USA piece. I don't know if you're able to see that. Yeah, there you go. And the zipper is really wonky. But that's okay. It serves its purpose. So look, it fits a lot. I'm tossing out the items that it fits so you can see. I'm sorry, I'm making so much noise here. And that's definitely not even the half of what it can fit. It can fit so much more. But like I said, I like to use it as an electronics bag. I didn't want to spend a lot of money on something like that. So I found this as a pre-loved item, and it works well. Works perfect. So you can fit a lot in there. Okay, this is my 4-key ring holder, and 4 keys. I'm thinking about getting the 6 ring, although this does it for me. It's really all I need. If you look inside, you know, I have my house key, my office key, my mailbox key, and then I have my car fob, whatever that is. I'm not even thinking of the word right now. But anyways, it does have a little place here in the back, and I have played around with putting in a card in there, and it does fit, although it is very difficult to close this. Like, you have to, it stretches the canvas, and it's just very difficult to close. So really, you know, if you wanted to do that, the 6-ring key holder is the best, and I'm thinking eventually I will get that. But for now, this serves its purpose. I really don't need 6 keys. It's a great piece. It's probably my favorite piece, as it is so many others, because you want to protect the inside of your bags. They're expensive. You don't want them to get scratched up. And this is a great way to not lose your keys. You can't miss this piece. It's big. Now, this 6-ring key holder, as you probably know, fits many items in the back here. You could fit 2 or 3 cards back here and close the key fob with no problem. So that's just a personal situation on whether you want to do that or not. Another favorite of mine is definitely the Pochette. Now, this is an older Pochette, but again, it serves its purpose. You know, whether it's the new one or the old one, they do the exact same things. I love this piece because, you know, I use it as a junk drawer. That's what many people use it for. You know, the items that you don't want floating around in your purse, you want to keep them all centralized so that you can easily know, okay, I got to go to this bag to get X, Y, and Z, and I got to go to this bag to get something else. So that's a really great way to organize yourself. And, you know, this bag is so versatile because not only is it my junk drawer, but occasionally I have taken this off and I have put a chain here on either side and have made it a little crossbody bag. And it's perfect, you know, when you just want to run an errand, you're going someplace where you don't want to carry a big bag. This fits a lot of items without having to take a big bag. Let me show you. Hold on one second. Okay, so this is one thing you want to try to avoid doing. You don't want to stuff your bag. It will make this zipper come out wonky, and eventually it will not go back. So I try to avoid to do that. You want to not stretch the canvas. But I just wanted to show you the capability of how much could go in this bag. But you don't want to have what happened. This Pochette now is permanently wonky. And again, because it was pre-loved and it's just for electronics, I really don't care. It doesn't bother me. But I don't want that to happen to this one. But let's just show you what's inside, because it shows you how much you can fit into this bag. Hold on. Okay, so it is a little stuffed, but just gives you an idea. And I could probably move things around, or like, for example, I have my pair of sunglasses in here. If I would take off this case, it could probably help with room. So I have some sunglasses in here. I have the 4-key holder. And then instead of having like a big wallet, you know, then I just put in a clay, which I'll talk about in a minute. You know, I have some concealer, just some, you know, just to give you an idea, some basics. I have some perfume. I have a couple of pins rather. I have a lipstick, a lip balm. I have another lip balm. You know, I have some keys hanging out here at the bottom. And so look, all of that, you know, fits into that little bag. And so you just really would need a wallet. You need your keys, maybe some sunglasses, a little bit of makeup, and you could use this as a crossbody and be fine. So again, that's one of the beauties of this piece. I highly recommend it if you are thinking about it or wanting to invest in Louis Vuitton. So the item here is the clay, and I'm sure you've heard a lot about this. This is another one of my favorites, and right now I'm using it to hold my what do you call them? My loyalty cards. So I have used this in small bags like this, you know, when I want it just a crossbody and I don't want to take up a lot of room. I've used this in big bags when I don't want to use a bulky wallet and I'm trying to cut back on the amount of weight I have. So you can put a key on here and then use it as just, you know, the way it was intended as a key clay. Put your keys in here, put them inside the bag. That way you can, again, protect your bag from being scratched up by your keys. The same thing as what you do for this 4-ring keys. So that's the clay. This is the PM Cosmetic case. And, you know, I don't use a lot of makeup. I think I said that in another video. So I have thought about just getting rid of kind of all the makeup and putting some basics, just maybe some lip gloss pieces. And I can use this for other things. Again, this is another piece that I can use as a junk drawer. You know, here's a side pocket. Now this piece, let's see if I can show you, was a made in Spain piece. I don't know if it's going to catch it. No, it's not, but that's okay. So I love that it has this side pocket here. I have some tweezers, you know, but you could definitely use this again as another junk drawer. And the material in it is easy to clean because, of course, it's a makeup bag, so things can get dirty. But I will tell you, you do not want to leave this in a car. Humidity and moisture can affect this material and it can start to peel, which has been a big problem for many people. So I would say try to avoid leaving it in your car or try to avoid leaving it in your bathroom. Then the last piece, this is my MM Agenda, and this is a great piece for all of you planner addicts out there just like myself. It is an amazing and really versatile piece. You can have your several sections set up in many different ways, and I just love this. I love, you know, you can use it as a wallet as well because it has this back panel here where you can stick any paperwork, you know, receipts, anything you need. And then here in the front area, you know, this is where I keep pictures of my daughters, and you could, you know, this has slots for cards. You can put your driver's license and such in there. And so you could avoid a wallet and just use this. And this is something where I love it, but I think I need a bigger one. I'm looking to hopefully get the GM. I'm considering it. Okay, so that's just some ideas of some of the different SLGs, that particularly Louis Vuitton, but I loved that Coach piece. I'm telling you, it is a great piece. I just received it, and I'll tell you, you know, how it goes maybe in a different video. I hope you enjoyed. Please like and subscribe. I am just starting out this channel, so I'd love to have your support. Thanks a lot.